Here's James spinning, falling away, hit it. What a shot, 13 for LeBron. Largest lead of the game for the Heat at 8 points.
How about the distance on the...
James to the step back.
Oh,
yes.
Look at this. I'm not quite sure that LeBron James
Looked at the stat sheet during that last time out. All right, here's James again. On James. One on the 24. And James hits.
Whipping can bring you back to reality of what needs to be done. And again, let's give total credit to Miami as James.
When do you sit guys down and when do you have them play through certain situations?
Well, I don't know if there is a right or wrong answer.
Even though he said he's going to put it behind him and likes where he is here, as James knocks down another shot.
Unusual that both teams have been so prolific from beyond the three-point line. James by Anthony. James.
Harris lost it, but Miami retains it. James against Stevenson. James, tough shot.
Full of sets, so you run a number of sets. The best coaches that I had is LeBron's. And now 4 of 13 from the field. LeBron James has had the touch.
LeBron keeps the basketball, backs in, turns, fires, fills it up. LeBron against Austin Day. Steps back, line drives it, hits it.
Has the ability to get hot offensively. LeBron James
looking for a foul at every bump, and they're just letting him go here tonight. LeBron in transition.
Actually, the shot that beat them was a Von Wafer three-point shot. So Mark Jackson.
That's right.
Whoever's doing the rapping, we're going to need a big quarter.
Quickly down the other way. LeBron James on the pull-up, the flick of the wrist.
But it's just being...
James fouled again, and he backs it in! LeBron James!
About the strength that this takes.
Oh, it's a 2, not a 3, but still an unbelievable shot.
Everybody writes the story after the story as he makes a...
Halfway through the quarter. James, MVP.
Anthony and Turiev, they have 12 points and 8 rebounds in this game.
James
And shot put back.
with a quiet second half for Hibbert in foul trouble. James given space. He's dribbling.
Can't get out in the open floor, Mike, unless you get block shots, deflections, and then also you hold the team to one shot.
James on a step back, so
Keep an eye on LeBron here now. He's going to attack. You can see the push off, and then by avoiding Hibbert, 36% from the field. He was getting a lot of shots.
LeBron able to rattle open shots. Shot clock to 5. James to the step back and hits in game 2. James looking to put a move on Hansbrough and then shoots over him and hits.
Pierce has the strength to deal with LeBron James. Not many players can say that. He is just so special. In this first half, one of them. James jump shot. That's good. James fakes the 3. Drives the floater. Oh, he just hits some tough series long. Having to guard LeBron James. James with the jump shot is good. Clock down to 3. Difficult shot from James. Gets it. Describe this series. The good old-fashioned bar fight as James hits it again. 4 shots. This is his next 2. Sure, Doc Rivers doesn't want him to hesitate then. James, meanwhile, he is knocking down everything.
Well, just back.
Keon Dooling had a double-figure game. James tries again and puts it in again. James again. 9 turnovers. Ron those tried to force, make some extra special passes as falling away, gets that to go off the glass.
That's where the greatness of the superstars can sometimes bail you out.
James jab steps on Petrus. Now the jump shot. That's James turnaround jumper drills it. 41 points.
Back to their zone.
James again. 43 points. 6 to shoot. James on the drive, on the pull-up, bang shot. Beautiful on Wade. James with the jump shot, gets it to go. 5 to play. James drives on Garnett, pull-up shot, banks it in. Their 10th block shot.
Going at Garnett. Opposite foot, little closer in, but just the balance and the touch to be able to gather.
James Three to shoot. James drives in, off balance. Oh, he knocks it down as the shot clock expires. What a tough shot. 35.
They can stretch it out. It's interesting, though, Brooklyn's bench is what did him in game one. LeBron, the turnaround, got it. Wow, LeBron James, something special again cooking here in this first quarter.
And really good defense there. They got exactly the Nets what they wanted to contest.
And this 4 small lineup with James at the 4 is very difficult to defend if you're Chicago.
Side to LeBron. Ford's on him. Back down. Shake, shimmy, fade.
And again, I'm surprised they haven't gone to him already. The weight took over immediately. Now getting some easier shots out of that against their defense.
Mike Dunleavy with a very good foul. If you're going to foul him, James. James hits the fadeaway and go.
9-game winning streak on the line. LeBron pumps it up and in. Court. D-Wade rests. LeBron the follow away. 20 and the foot speed. 82-73. James is going to try to win this game all by himself. Hammers down another jumper tonight. 85-75. Lead is back to 10. LeBron the step back jumper. LeBron stops and pops. To 3. LeBron in the post. Over Marvin Williams. LeBron James.
And Miami now trying to add to it. Up 3, Pierce. Tough D. Wow, tough shot.
LeBron from the top for 2.
Injuries. He has been, he's only missed 1 game in his 3 NBA seasons.
If I recall, they said he didn't have any cartilage.
Noah on James. Jump shot.
Quite impressive from both players.
So it was 4 seconds, 3. LeBron with the last day of the season, and one guy goes for 73.
Yeah, that's LeBron working against Damian Wilkins. Spins baseline.
Come on. Against Tayshaun. Shot clock at 7. Up fake. Now full. Will 7 points.
Very sloppy, careless play.
Wow. LeBron into the lane for the fadeaway. That's good.
He likes happens quite a bit. The other guy is LeBron again.
Pick and roll situations that get congested. Shot clock to 2. James over Noah. In the subsequent discussion with Bulls management, there's LeBron knocking down another.
The axiom, you don't shoot it as soon as you catch it when you come off the bench. You get warm a little bit. I think that's what Shane just did.
LeBron over Ibaka.
LeBron fouled by Monroe. Basket counts.
How about Anderson as a pickup on a reigning championship team? James, yes. Quick. His land. Here's LeBron. Yes. Timeout, Lakers. Watches Chalmers cut through the paint. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. All night long, right? He's been hot tonight, so why not make that 3? Make Miami come.
The inbounds. James off 1 foot.
Now be careful right there.
They showed it to you in that first half.
Oh, James knocks it down.
They were not set up for a zone attack. And then this guy, LeBron James, has come.
Green guarding clock at 4. James steps into a jumper and rattles it in. LeBron James gives Miami a 2-point.
Iguodala doing his best to stay with him. Forced LeBron into a very tough shot. He made it anyway.
Will it be Draymond Green? Will Spates come out and do it?
LeBron on Draymond again.
Boy, those are tough shots.
Can't play him any better. Step back is perfect.
He's left-handed, but he's ambidextrous. He can shoot with either hand.
LeBron on the run. LeBron driving on G. Banks it in again. LeBron James, 6 of 6, including 4 triples. He has 16 of Miami's 20.
LeBron beats a similar space at the top. Our person here with the Celtics, so that happened, I'm sure, late at halftime, and then Rondo coming back here at the start of the second half. And shot clock, he loves to attack from this spot late in the quarter. James.
Dwayne Wade. He's going 5th gear right from the start. The Heat with the league's 5th best. This is the matchup we'll all be looking at. LeBron and Paul George. That's good. Quarter, he's taken 6.
And that's, Aaron, I think that's maybe the second or third time communication between coach and player.
LeBron for 2.
1 minute to go in the half. LeBron James puts on a one-man show.
8 on the shot clock for LeBron. Fading back, but James drives in and makes a tough shot.
Went out there and did what we had to do. As soon as Zoe went down, coach came and talked to us.
First half points on 5 of 6 shooting. How about 2 more? More than just good shots. It speaks of great ball movement to get those good shots.
Fouls, they didn't want to put him on him again. James drives, pulls up, sweet baseline jumper. The line. James gets past Jones, stops, falling away is good. Jones trying to stay with him, another fall away, another one is good.
LeBron goes left, banks it in.
Third foul, now you get Draymond Green defending LeBron, and James hits the long 2.
Just cleaning up the glass for the Warriors.
He's got 9 rebounds as LeBron fires and connects.
One more.
LeBron with a pull-up. James hit it. The youngest in NBA history with 20,000 career points.
Quarter begins as they go right to James on the block, and LeBron takes it up to 33 points. Jeff, to the point that Frank Vogel made to Israel, 15-4, the close of both the second and third.
Best shooter in the history of basketball, 6'10" or better, in my opinion.
LeBron, important possession with a heat up 1. LeBron!
Clifford, he's that good a guy.
We have searched high and low to find someone who dislikes him and unable to come up with anybody.
Gary Neal and put Ray Allen on Ridnour.
James, difficult shot.
Right leg just below the knee. Not necessarily at 100%.
It has in the last couple of years. I think that started in the playoffs. 6.7 assists for Rondo. James gets it away. Yes, and the foul.
Brown against Smith for the fade.
Assists tonight. James with Iguodala defending. LeBron, the best defender for the Denver Nuggets, is Iguodala, and LeBron.
That mark at age 28. LeBron backing up and hitting another one.
Two wins in a row for the Lakers, albeit the Cleveland Cavaliers, Milwaukee Bucks.
James again, 25.
LeBron James back in and hits.
Passes that you see, cross court, bounce pass, chest pass, whatever it takes.
James falling away. Taken that they've missed. James into the paint, falling back, cans it.
Order.
Here's the guy's been the best player since. LeBron, good.
It is clear for LeBron against Daniels. That's good.
1980 playing for Red Holzman at first. James, yes.
4 to shoot. Oh my! LeBron following Chris Anderson down the floor. Drives in and banks it in.
You felt in the locker room, you just thought you were going to win every game, pretty much the way the Heat feel.
Taylor guarding James, drives left. The pull-up. Yes.
The Heat are defending them. LeBron James, turnaround jumper is good. Patient with the ball, waiting for it to develop. And James with a tough shot and gets the roll. Desperate for their first win in the playoffs and just their second entry into the postseason as LeBron James just keeps it going. Boy, we're witnessing something special.
A wonderful young defender, but has his hands full, obviously, as James hits the jump. Chalmers goes past him to James, and James gets it to go.
Did not take a shot, had 2 free throws. James over Epe. If you take him from that stretch, LeBron on the turnaround here.
Very good job on LeBron James. Here's James with a fadeaway. Okay, and back soon. James able to bank it home. About all the minutes Butler has played, he's still able to stay in front of LeBron. Some plays by Miami. Has them set the pick, and James able to shot clock to 5. James, yes.
Shot clock winding down. James, jump shot. Leonard just poked it away momentarily. James, though, answering the period. He did not lead at all as James rattles in a minute and a half remaining. James pulls up, and he said he was in a funk. James again with the Spurs in the opening minutes. James pulls up, puts it in. Shot clock at 5. James puts it up, knocks it down. 6 to shoot. James, it's good.
It doesn't look like.
James pulls up, puts it in. 4-point lead. 35 for LeBron James.
Leonard tries to close the gap late. Excellent balance by James and knocks it in to give him a 4-point lead.